Hello and Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a good Christmas and maybe even better, a plant-based Christmas. So I think now is a time, there's no better time to reflect on those things that are most important. And I think at this time of the year when you have all your family around, maybe family and friends, that you reflect and you realize the most important things are your family and friends. And it's not about money, not about your position in society. It's about the people that surround you, that you love and that love you. So why am I sounding a bit morbid? Well, at this time of year, especially, as I say, when friends and family are around you, they're in close proximity to you once every year. There are thousands of people today on Christmas Day, tens of thousands of people around the world who are going to continue to die from the number one killer of women and men in the world, which is heart disease. So today alone, because every day of the year thousands of people are dying from heart disease. So just in the US, it's now about 700,000 people die from heart disease. And it's because of the food. So this is an amazing opportunity to realize, because when you're dead, okay, and yeah, you have to address those things that are most important, even if you say, oh, I don't want to hear it, oh, I don't want to hear it. The people that suffer, yes, the person who's having a heart attack in that moment, they suffer, but the people who suffer truly the most are those people who you leave behind. So you just become another empty chair at the table next Christmas, and everyone else is there wishing you were there. So yes, it is sad, but there is an amazing opportunity to, in this coming new year, to take back control of your health. I mean, at this time of year, everyone is going to be, stuffing their face with terrible food, not really doing any exercise. I've just cycled up to here, it's taken me about 25 minutes so far, and in that time I've only been overtaken by one car. And yeah, so there's not many people out at all, which is an amazing opportunity to ride your bike. If you've got a bicycle today as a Christmas present, it's amazing because the roads are so quiet, because most people, yes, they aren't going around in their cars driving everywhere. They're actually taking a moment just to relax. But most people fail in that moment, in these few days in the year where a lot of people, not everyone, there's a lot of people that are alone at Christmas, who have to work through Christmas. It's not a Christmas for a lot of people. But if you have that opportunity to have time to reflect, then I have an alternative for you, and that is basing your life on health. And I promote a lifestyle based on a plant-based or vegan diet and cycling in the form of exercise. Cycling is amazing. A true sense of freedom is found by the bicycle, not by the car. Okay? The bicycle is the symbol of freedom, the machine of freedom, the freedom machine. And the diet that frees you from disease is the human species specific diet. It's not turkey, it's not poultry, it's not fish, it's not animal products. It's a diet based on starch and fruit, and eating as much of it to satiate yourself. When you realize that every species on the planet, every animal that we see has its own diet, you realize, well, we're not carnivores. Yes, cats are carnivores. They eat chicken. Once you eat that chicken, you get fat, you become diabetic, and you suffer from heart disease. So fat in all of these foods is the number one poison in the Western world. It's the reason why so many people are suffering from heart disease, atherosclerosis, stroke, heart disease, and increased risk of cancer. So take a moment to reflect. Now, like and subscribe. I've got loads of videos talking about the lifestyle that I promote. Plant-based is for health, veganism is for animals. So you can be vegan and eat all of the unhealthy fatty foods, or you can be plant-based. You can realize that our species, human species, does well on starch and fruit. The leanest people are not those found in the West that eat lots of fat. They're found in the East. So there's a rare car there passing by. Dressed in black, okay? Don't dress in black. Okay, you can hardly be seen. Look at that, you can hardly see him. But look at me. Wow, you can be seen. So there's another thing, if you've got a bicycle, you just got a bicycle, always be dressed to be seen. Now I've got a bit of high vis on my bottle there. So yeah, vegan is for animals, plant-based is for health. Base it on starch and fruit, and you'll watch your weight disappear, cholesterol will go down, your hypertension will go down, your insulin sensitivity will increase. If you're type 2 diabetic, you can reverse that. You can reverse heart disease through a plant-based diet. You can be around for the next amount of Christmases, okay? You won't just become an empty chair at the next Christmas table when your family meets next Christmas. You don't need to die from the #1 killer in the Western world, which is heart disease. You don't need to. The only diet clinically proven to reverse heart disease, stop and reverse heart disease, is a plant-based diet. Not an olive oil diet, not a nut diet, not a chicken diet, not a beef diet, or poultry diet, or a fish diet, or whatever you can think of. Plant-based nutrition. So thank you for your time. Make use of the time that is being given to you. You know, life is special. It's only happening here on this planet. It's happening nowhere else. Whenever you open the curtains, maybe you opened the curtains this morning at Christmas, you did what no astrophysicist will ever do, and that is you discovered life outside of your bedroom window. There's no life out there. It's only here. So make the most of it. You've only got 100 years. If you eat a bad diet, you maybe only get 60 of those years. And what's the point in that? It's stupid, isn't it? Because you're just leaving everyone else behind. So there you go. You have the power, you have the locus of control through food. Food is the most powerful way to get healthy. It's not drugs, it's not surgery. It's eating starch like rice and corn and potatoes, and fruit like bananas and watermelon and pineapple and blueberries. It's that easy. And yeah, I always get up, why has no one told me this before? Well, the industries that make the most money are those that sell fat and protein, not sugar. The most powerful industries are animal agriculture, not the rice industry. So we're getting fat and sick in the West on meat and animal products and lots of fat and protein. And then if you look east, rural China, as well as even you're looking south into Africa, rural Africa, yes, they suffer from diseases like cholera, but they don't suffer from heart disease or diabetes. So there you go. Isn't that amazing? Here is my Christmas gift to you. Plant-based nutrition, being around for another year, being as healthy as you can be, and realizing that's the most important thing you have is your health, not a new car or a new phone or whatever amazing gadgetry you've been given this Christmas. The two most important things that you can get is your health through food and a bicycle. And that's how simple life is. You need a bicycle to go around on and a starch and fruit based diet. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you this time next year. Leaner, healthier, stronger, fitter, and more full of life. There you go. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao. Freedom and adventure and health is waiting out there for you. And this is how you find it.